Hammaga salom jigarda. Sizlar KAROL Pesser. Jo'ning yoqdim, davay hamma kirsin hozir. Telegramga mana qilaman. Silkilashib qo'yaman. Hop, hozircha odam yo'qmi? Davay. Uynemiz, davay. Ungacha mana o'ynab turaman. Taki mana pasaytiramiz, ichine kiramiz. Hozir mana shularni yig'ib, короче, opay-paycha qilaman. Hech narsam yo'q bu akkauntda. Tak. Merci bular. Bu sasab bilan o'ynayapsiz. Hozircha jigarda hech kim yo'q. Bugun Realda o'yini bor, bilasizlarmi? Men ko'raman. Real hamma. Xo'p, qanday ketyapti ekan? Oho, buncha internet yomon, mana. Ko'tarildi. Offline deyapti. Offline deyapti.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air.
Tak, boşlayık bo'lsa.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team.
Brains
in football.
Yana internet oluyor.
He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Marmush,
The opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Foden, a lot of space ahead of him.
Vay bela, bu
That is
oldu.
good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a
O'z makondan emas
who
bo'ldi.
was ever so determined.
Gerçekten.
And he's managed to get free.
Bitirken.
Foden going face to face with his great rival. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Freelan
slippery.
o'ynab
Defense,
anoqling
though,
deydi.
able to hold on this
Mayli.
time.
Haydab qo'ydim men endi.
The pass is intercepted.
Neydi?
And it's Nunez.
Korоче, akkaunt omadli lekin.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass.
O'zim 2 marta 200 ga ketma-ket ikkita shotdan tushirdim.
Plenty of space here. He's got away.
Voy jana.
And he shoots.
Gol. Internet ishlamasdan turib gol urdi deganman.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on. Such good
Golga qarab gol urdim.
have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 23.
They have what they
Haji.
wanted, the first breakthrough. Well, that's really changed.
Donor chiqardi.
It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to do.
Kovacic.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning.
Bilasan mana City'de Kovacic'lar umuman chiqmaydi hozir.
Good work on the right flank here.
Chunki
He has found the way through.
yarim himoyachi. O'zi yarim himoyachi kim? Ko'p. Foden o'zi yarim himoyachi o'tgan. Qanotga o'tib ketadi ba'zan. U korоче Foden hozircha City'dagi universal o'yinchi.
Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. And a chance!
Mana. Xatoni men kechirmayman. Men xatoni kechirmayman, bilib qo'yinglar.
Purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space.
Come on, my
His
dear.
quality was highly
And there?
unlikely to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's good.
Now it's Foden. Always onto this.
Horland. Horland. Bola Horland. Horlayapti. Voy, hamma bittadan gol uryapti. Ey, mana u Haji bo'ldi, do'f.
A momentary lapse.
Mana shu ikkita gol urdi.
They were absolutely late.
Frustration.
A little more decisiveness on the ball.
Golda chiqib keting,
Would
Murat.
have happened, but still,
Aqlingiz emas, gol
could be
urish.
danger here. Delicately. Vinicius Nunez.
Tushunayapti.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what you've just seen in this first half.
Akkauntini ko'ramizmi bolalar
Make
shuni?
sure they
Murat.
retain their focus until the very end.
Akkaunt menga o'xshab botaga.
Really has been
Men
an
bitta Haji bor.
astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Hech chiqib ketdi, brat. Bo'ldi, chiqib ko'rsin. Tak. Acele beni olmuş ya. internet o'ynab yotibdi valla. Tak, 546.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Tak valla.
Colours vivid and
Sulkan
vibrant,
deşirme.
songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Tak silka. Silka çıkartma. Taşak koydum Furkan da.
Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim. Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him.
Bilasizmi onu Ziko'la aytdi-ku. Mana El Hajji Dofmi, Diosmi. Короче, o'shani Eto dedi. Eto deb nima o'ynolmaydi. Eto vashi zo'r tankada u. Eton Tota degan o'yinchi Turam, Lilian.
Adams.
Turamlar olgasi. Chop deb
That's been won straight back.
onasini Simanga tashladi. Sana.
If they want to counter, they could do with
Nima bu chiqishi?
and that is as far as they're going to go.
Bırakan. Olduzda Sana deganni o'tiribdi tankka.
Kerkesh just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Eton Tota degan Lilian Turam bo'lsa, bu yoqdagi bu El Hajjining Tota degan Abduqodir Husanov. Silva. Ey, yiqilib ketdi-ya o'zi.
It should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Now it's Hoyland.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. And he thumps it clear. Shifted it to the flank. And he cuts out the supply. Badia Chile. Liverpool applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course
Короче, buni Telegram kanalga tashladim-ku. Akam savdo. Короче, uni ana hal qilishga harakat qildim. Ish ko'p deyapti-da endi. Voy, zaryatim kelmagan-ku. Ne aytmaysizlar?
Hoyland.
Gap.
He's quick to get it clear again.
Ishakda Donnarumma. Bo'ldi to'p. Tarjatga qo'yaymi?
It's a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Both managers to
Biroq
follow
aqamga
here.
ko'rmaydi. Normallar bor ekan.
Opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really.
Hoyland.
I think the team as a whole has to take more risks,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly
Below
not
them,
in
sir.
action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's
Evet,
hoping that it's
Utkan yaptı.
things are about to change. We need
İştirak emasmi? Yala, shuni chalgan endi. Ko'p bo'lmaydi-ku. Sanat. Sanat ko'p bo'ldi.
He's tried one!
Donnarumma yaxshi endi. Bu o'zim.
Terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now the cross. De Bruyne clears.
Guardiola.
Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in.
Voy, Hollandga nima bu? Darvozabon ko'rdinglarmi? Gol urardi Holland.
That could spell trouble. Deftly away.
Thomas.
Kerkez is on a run down the left wing. So nearly the perfect ball. Kerkez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get
Nios
picked out.
Kerkez. Ushladi Donnarumma.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Voy.
Now it's Rice. And it's Kerkez. And that interception was
Mana bu Rice'mi qizi?
necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Bruyne'ni olaman.
Kerkez crossed in once more. No way through, so
Rodri'ni olinglar.
it's hit the upright.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to pass it through. Skims one in. And he knocks it clear. In once more. And a chance!
Ya penalty dema, offside.
Referee rightly gives him
Qo'rqaman,
offside.
ana kuchli shoti. Короче, Madridistagi yozibdi. Bugun qaysi biridan gol kutyapsiz? Mening Mbappémi deb yozgan. Mbappé конечно. Mbappé uradi. Har maç uradi-yu.
Ball's gone out of play. Looking for the run.
Sherky.
Loose pass. The final 5 minutes.
To'g'ri.
That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have
Mana.
to score now.
Voy, chichoq, tepish kerak edi.
His best.
The final 1 minute.
Rice.
Oxirgi
That's an
the last
pass.
minute.
Chance.
Yo'q!
Loose and there's a race for the
Sol qoldi.
Rodri.
Sol qoldi Donnarumma.
in 90
Kylian
minutes.
Mbappé Monacoga qarshi o'yinda 14 ta o'yin,
Well, the scoreline may have a
11 ta
disappointing
gol,
look about it, Peter.
7 ta assist
That's where
qilgan
it
ekan.
ends. I think this game
E,
has
almashtiramiz bir.
feel
O Sherkili charchab qoldi.
So a brief breather
Semenyo.
and then extra
Semenyo.
time.
Qayerda? Marmush. Foltonliga. Aka, chiqib olasizlar. Oscar Bob. Bo'ldi Oscar Bob tushiramiz. Mana Mbappéga Rodridan ko'ra. Reinders. Akin tushiramiz. Jiyash menga tushdimi voy vallahi ko'p qilaman deymanda shu Aki. Menga yoqmayman shu Aki.
Substitution on the field. Number 47. Phil Foden. Number
No winner
9.
in 90, 30 more to come.
Number 20.
Hajji ketishga
Gabriel makes the
Number
interception.
16.
Oscar Bob.
Just didn't work out for the run.
Chapaq peshaman.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mana. Bo'ldi. Hadi.
And surely that has won the day. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! He's managed to get himself offside.
Umrik Samas taxmini shular payshanba keladi. Dibala Asensio. Короче, payshanba kuni Portu kartalar kelishi aniq bo'lgani Raul Asensio bor. Bilasizlarmi qanday gol urdi u?
Okay. Well, that's well spotted. He's got space here.
Moloskel kes.
Passes the best.
Ana udan bu
He
Liverpooldan
tosses it long.
himoyachi. Ey, afset
Offside
ekan.
that time.
Короче, Dembele ham kelishi mumkin ekan, qaranglar. 11 talik. Kimlar keladi? PSJdan Dembele, Romadan Dybala Zuruyna, Dybala kelishi kerak.
De Bruyne.
Taxminan shular aytaman. Dybala, Dembele
That was well
ili
played. Well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice looking for options for movement.
It's a promising position. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to clear it.
tak, Dybala, Dembele, Chelsea'da o'tgan soat Fernandes. Fernandes bor, Enzo Fernandes.
And mentally.
Biznes mana o'sha keladi, Asensio keladi.
Takes to find a win.
Keyin o'tgan safar tak, anadan
And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter.
ko'p nomi nima edi? Esimdan chiqib ketdi o'shandan.
How much
Tak.
can the players give?
Nima edi? Nikopas, ha. Komodan, ha, Komodan. Nikopas Komodan Nikopas keladi. U vashsiz o'yinni bilasizlar, Realda.
Who's going to be first to this?
Doku.
Oh, he's played so
Tak, Nikopas. Keyin
Two to the good, and they are
Girona'damdi. Muriki borku.
purring.
O'sha keladi. O'yin
That was easy, almost
To'xtatib
too
yutqazdi.
easy. And that's it.
Muriki keladi.
Many thanks to Jim, and with
Ha, bir
that,
boshlanadi.
it is a
Alex
tonight's
Remiro keladi darvozabon. Remiro, Ademi, Asensio, Dembele, Dybala, keyin Fernandes keladi. Bu yoq tugatdik bo'ldi. Shuna qaraychi nechta bo'libdi? 10 ta. Miselan ko'raylik. Mana men nima qo'yganman-da qaranglar. Va bir tashkil qo'ygan. Tak. Futbol liga o'ynayapti. Futbol liga. A-match. A-match o'ynaymiz, da legendga qo'yib o'ynaymiz. Tak. Darvozabon kuchaytirishim kerak. Göre. Göstermiyor mu? Akan bot yotibdi. Mayli, ketdik-da. Legendga qo'yilgan.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Ya bilis. Qaramag'anda o'zim halim bor ekan.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tak xush ko'payamiz bo'ldi. Mana bu xush. En gol bo'lsa bo'lar. David bilan hayal o'tamiz.
But couldn't steer it in. Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, Peter, it's going to be hard to overlook the creative input of this guy, Mohamed Kudus. I'm not sure what his exact role will be, but for me, he's at his best as a central playmaker. Just dropping that little bit deeper, getting on the ball and linking everything up.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Kudus. Still goalless. Now it's Williams. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary. Hendrick.
Bilaznam. Tak bitta video olganman men.
To go again. Goes for a shot.
Ovozsiz qo'ygan короче. Mikrofon o'chib
Abdul
qo'ygan.
Samed.
Yomon alam qo'ygan.
That's a foul. No two ways about it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked in.
Qizil berma oğlum. Oh. Qizil bermasa bo'ldi.
Ayew has a look up. Good spread.
Bo'ldi, chiqib.
Small kick.
İtler yottu
Sharp
ya. Öyle.
pass. It's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Played into space.
Davay.
They could break here.
Habib bo'lmadi-da. Ular tajribasiz.
And he's there to clear it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Salisu getting this one clear. And it's Kane. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Williams.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Opts for safety. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ayew. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Half-time whistle goes.
Ha, yaqinda trend bo'lgan qo'shiq.
We go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need
Trend bo'lib ketdi, qo'shiq.
It's an imaginative pass. Really nice interception. Williams. And here's Kudus. Now, can they get him away? Played out towards the right wing. Kane. Needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got flighted there. The odds
were stacked against them. He's picked his way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Good effort from distance.
Top yok.
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Vicious ball here. The pass is intercepted. Kudus. Oh, it's Williams. He is through here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 10, Andre Ayew. Coming on the field is number 25.
It's just lacking in accuracy. Threads one in. And a chance!
Ekstra. Bilmiyorum pek var.
That's what he had in mind. I think that this is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Maç boşu istemez akılımın. Nime geldi?
And they've got a throw. And it's Kudus. Abdul Saleh. Cleared without complication. It's off target and like right away.
ما تقول لي عشان رافينيا ولا لا ولا الميدل الصوت
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Looking to play it in. Kudus. And he shoots!
واي إن يوم ولا إن يوم مقلبة
It's in the day! A telling moment! Well, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable. Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy. Ghana have taken the lead. Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Could have here their
عشان bu şeyden gol sıkıyorum abi
Substitution for Ghana. Number 9.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Shot, surely!
Vay
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. That's surely a foul free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his
Hazır.
pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. There may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Tries to play it through. Promising position. All the ball's loose. Somewhat off target. T. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Just fake Just fake
Away from the play bench until the very final whistle.
Ya mana uni eshitamiz. Tan tan tan.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous
That's
evening. The
what
skies
made
are
it,
clear,
really.
the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter
Solo,
Drury,
solo,
and it's a
solo, mana
pleasure to be
yo'q.
alongside Jim
Solo,
Beck.
solo, solo,
Thank
solo,
you very
hello,
much, Mr.
hello.
Drury.
Hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. Gingerly!
Goal. Gunduzi.
And just like that, he is up and running at once. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Well, that's what's spotted.
Push up, Carlo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Rafinha. That's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stepped in.
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nima boshqa narsani qo'yganku.
Cleared without hesitation.
Chita
And
chita.
now a sudden chance to counter. Ended up in no man's land.
Kylian Mbappéni navbatchi. Legend is
Play
a
for a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Rafinha. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Camera. Lod. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Xabi Alonso. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's come to nothing. Rafinha. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Camera. It's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Surely now!
There was somebody every zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's made its way to
He's in a great sense to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Aslında üçüncü taymda bitta ham gol urmasam kutman.
So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after what was
That was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
leading 1-0 at the break.
Hozir Kilianni shunday o'ynataman, ko'rasizlar.
This one goes, and we start the second half. That has been the crucial difference. He's
Ha,
shifting.
qizishib olgancha. Voy, chiqdi u. Nima endi bu?
Touch back here would be the best option. Rafael Leao. He's still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, this looks sharp. He's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. That's intercepted. Lord. Your impression so far, Jim? Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. The defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking to play it in. The ball, good take. And the shot, that's fallen kindly here. Goal! Finland are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth to it. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. He's been intercepted. That's great positioning. It's so good for him. He's well positioned here. And the finish!
To'xtatib bo'ldi. Sempre o'tdik. Arsdan keyin o'zimni motivatsiya olyapman.
Will be the winner.
Intensity here, neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nima deb borasan? Jalab, mana bosyapman men.
It's accurate pass. That's been intercepted. They're a big call. So can place it forward.
Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away?
Qanday?
Sense. It is
Kutlik.
good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and help things.
Ya, bu o'yin kutlik bo'lyapti. O'zi kutlik bo'lyapti. Yana 3 ta match o'ynaymiz. Tak. Bunaqa qilamiz. Men qanaqa qilish bilamiz. Bitta DMF, ikkita AMF. AMF kim bor? Yashirin ekan. Tak. Qani yut ko'rsinchi, legenda o'zim ayiraman. Shunda markazlashgan hujum bo'ladi.
And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Like Peter Turvey, and this is Jim Beglin. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this fella Hendrick here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper. This guy has got the lot, it's not fair.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
That is pretty much the end of that. Castanos.
Ended up in no man's land. It's not
Gasharovsky.
quarter of an hour played.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Played out wide.
Why?
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Sweeping, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shoots to shoot!
Comeback kutmayapti u. Comeback yomon bo'lib aytib qo'y.
And they have extended their lead in the blink That's two now without replying.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Also, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from
Fine stop from the
Yaxshi
keeper.
Hendrik.
Hendrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold is it short. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kastarovski. Xabi Alonso. It's beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe.
Looking for options for movement. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tarkibni o'zgartiramiz, boshqa joyga. Просто tarkib zo'r. O'ynab bera olmayapti o'yinchilar.
Substitution in progress.
Gets things going for the second half.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack the real devil. Go for that goal and see if they can settle.
He's found a way through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. The big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. In with the challenge. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Right, now that's down the deck. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Xabi Alonso. Defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. Shifted off it. Mbappe. That looks a decent ball. That was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on the field is
and so.
Блядь.
No way through there. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Qotib zayba qoldi.
It's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered across. So what can they make of this? What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Driven towards. Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. There's the clearance. Crossed it again. Could really needed to be. Cyprus are
Mana qotgandan keyin o'zim bila.
no way through zone. Looking here to chip it through. Tries a shot.
Qotdi bila, qotdi.
And they are pulling clear here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Standard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Bila.
And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And because
Which is
Xo'p, uzr bo'ldi. Davom etamiz. Men mana meskalarni ko'rib olay. Yana AI ikkita AI qolib ketibdi. Mana bu yoqda efir bo'lmachi. Atak hali ham hech kim kirgani yo'q-da, o'ynaymiz. Как раз mana o'ynayman. So perfect. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna get the me.
Enquanto uma tá mamando, a outra quer sentar por cima, cima. Cheguei no baile, luzes a piscar.
Boa, aqui, ó.
Corpo quente, não vou.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be. At least to see if they step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Goals, one of the game's unsung heroes, and nothing seems to change him. All that adulation is the same bloke. Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin. Mainu goes sliding in. And he's managed to gift it back. Changes it with that pass. Thinks about the shot. It's a sharp little ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's picked his way through. Well, it's a move of great promise, but really productive. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's just playing it safe. That's simple. Shaw. Mainu. And he's on his way. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
defence. It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. De Ligt proves too strong. And he's been swung wide.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Šeško. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's looking wide. Played into space. He's just misjudged that one. Looking to play it in. Spread out to the left. Šeško. Played out wide. Matthews Cunha.
Great feet, though.
Lisandro Martinez tries to clear. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. There's the header! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Taken back almost at once. Can he get on the end of this? There's no flag. Now the delivery. He's taking no chances there. De Ligt. That'll be the last act of the first half.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside of this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
The second half gets underway. Picked it back promptly. Pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. Diallo receives it in a wide position. Diogo Dallo. It's a little off target. The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get digged out. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Martinez. And it's Dallo. Ahmad. Someone off target. No joy this time. Out to the right. There's not one. De Ligt. Menu. Ugarte. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Šeško.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nicely weighted ball. The pass has been well intercepted. Ahmad. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Still anyone's game this. to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he's there to clear it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be
It's
one
Ahmad.
added time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found a way through. It's going to go a long way. 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Looked outside the
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, N'Golo. Number 37,
Test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 25,
Going to be disappointed with that.
substitution.
And it's Mount looking for the run. De Ligt pokes it out wide. Now, can they get him away? What a throw in. Now it's Xerxes. That looks a decent ball. He's intervened well there. Mount.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for a runner. It's been appointed extra time.
Please join me in wishing all the best
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Fired deep towards the back post. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's certainly onside here.
Penalty.
All wrong, and it's a
Penalty.
Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot.
Otyapti bular. Penalty. Aydilar, qayga tepay.
Done their homework.
Gol.
As close to a certainty as can be.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
This is a force of children's.
Qiynaldilar, ketdimi?
Moleque pai, é DJ moleque bom, ele tem experiência, esculacha concorrência, tem moleque pai. É DJ moleque pai, é DJ
Xo'p. Kanalda 128 ta bo'libmiz. Yaxshi. Yaxshi natija lekin. Atak. Hozir ko'rilganlar qaydan ko'rsa bo'ladi? Yo'qtamidi.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. We have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Kobe Mainu, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop there, Peter.
Announcement with the father of a boy in a
welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here. Lofted in. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Dewey. He has found a way through. Showing good feet. Great chance! Oh, it's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 19 minutes is number 23.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Emerson Royale. Out to the left it goes. And he welcomes it in, shoots! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Through for him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that is a nice touch. Dewey was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He is through here. Goal kick. Oh, was that corrected? It's a corner. They've played it short. And he's whipped across. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Howson gets it away. That has been slung wide. Xabi Alonso, he's found a way through. Emerson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Luis Araujo. There's the half-time whistle. Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to...
Shots! Oh, nearly. That really is nothing.
Sule is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Emerson. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Lino gets over and intercepts. Spread out to the left. Doué. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, see, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Voy bilan.
He's picked his way through. That's taken out. That'll be a foul. He is going into that little black book. He stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's Lino. This might spell danger. And he's there to belt it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's quick to get it clear again. Back on the ball again.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Bitta qizil bilan o'ynayman endi.
Number 30. Coming on to finish it.
Alexander Arnold has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is there for us. It's an imaginative pass. Great vision. He's entering. He has
Prosta wow.
And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picks his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's a promising position. Delivers with quick. Oh, what a club! And again! Has another go!
Oy, nimalar bo'lib ketdi mana shu yerda hozir.
Miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent.
Voy, voy, voy, voy, voy, voy, voy.
When you do go behind.
Haya waka. Kakashini, kakashini.
And it's been taken short. Sule does well to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? He's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away.
There will be 5
extra minutes. Well measured. Gasharovsky cuts out the pass. Cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play it in. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Tamam.
And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test.
Kimni qo'ysak bo'ladi? Mayli, mana legend qo'yamiz. Qayerga qo'ylar? Ay, topaman. Legend deb yozamiz.
Esse aqui, bandão, é o brabo da putaria.
Interni yortashingmi?
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Jim, which player is...
And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think we have a moment to build it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luis Enrique.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Luis Enrique has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Luis Enrique. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Sule.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Turan. Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Deixa ela botar na minha garupa.
Van Dijk. Hendrick. Ganso is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Driving on and making good progress. That's very neat. He's trying to hit the front line here. Inter Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And it's Timarco looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. The most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Let's make sure that's not getting through. Referee's had a good look.
Ben şartımızda halk koyamam abi.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Great chance! Denied by Adam Smith.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's looked backward. And can he finish it? Cleared without complication. Alonso. Inter Milan looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the half-time whistle. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. Inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets. You might just get lucky because of it.
Xavi Alonso. Soulé.
Good driving run, such good technique.
Oh, and the shots! And he's found the net! And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. That was easy, almost too easy.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. They're playing beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zielinski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Touré. He's got away. Nice control. That's good defending, very good defending. Bissek did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
The defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested.
Az.
Xavi Alonso. And it's 2A. Way. And that was very necessary. That defending is unapologetic. unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it can be. He won't be happy with that one. Gashurovsky cuts it out. It's a really well-measured ball. Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Now it's Tura. Zielinski. Martinez. Now it's DeMarco. And the shots! It's loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Enrique stood his ground strongly.
Well, look, that first touch and finish is the difference between good players and great players. There aren't too many about who can give you that. I loved it.
Into Milan, take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
But Zielinski, a chance!
And now it's a race for the ball.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, they shouldn't be done.
Nima do'tat qo'ydi?
Defeated, dejected, deflated, the ultimate disappointment. You look at
Amigos, welcome to London.
Kötü ya. Kızsan.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Great chance! Flamingo! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that will surely count as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the game's first significant moment. It's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Emerson Royal. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. I can't quite believe his mission up
Ano wala ko yan. Kalkulus.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hendrick played into the middle. And he's there to get it away. He's only too happy to take that back. He's in a great position here. And he shoots!
Yana.
And he's found the net!
Karol Pesser.
Got it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they're one another.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
It's Hendrick. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it in here.
Well played and well cleared.
Here's Harrison.
Why?
Come off the upright. Jorginho. Soule. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hendrick gets into a good position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lino. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
2 added minutes has been
It's made its way to him. Hits the channel. That has not gone well. It's a whistle for half-time. Glass either half full or half empty. Neither side yet trying to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them.
Двое, блядь,
They stepped the tide
Валерий
with
там
the
вот
equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping, can he finish? And one more try!
Ха, Эндрик.
There's a goal!
Матой.
They've done it!
Вазет, я могу
They
забить я.
have their reward! Hendrick duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their
Mana.
bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Дуэт четкий постачал. Просто yaxshi debdi. Ana,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Emerson Royale has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's picked his way through. Howson gets good distance on it. Smartly reclaimed.
Oy, mana bu. Hisobni taqamaganmi? Vaqt yo'q. Boshlanadi. Mana.
Clips with the rangefinder there. And evidence at
Menda
the
ikkita yo'l
police.
bor hozir.
That's down
Yo
to
hisobni saqlab
a
qolish
simple
yoki
miscalculation. No more,
yana
no
bitta
less.
gol urish.
It's a promising position. Fires it in low. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. Big chance! Another big chance that gets away. Flamengo really can't be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Tries to pass it through. It's been slipped through. Oh, good take and a good shot.
Ah, bo'ldi. Hisobni ochdim. 3-1.
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Endilikcha bitta gol
And
bo'ldi.
this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
2A. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Luis Arajo.
This is actually quite a courageous move and ambitious and adventurous too.
Burchak. Xavfli.
Left on the clock.
Oxirgi 5 daqiqa xavfli bo'ladi.
Here's the header! The keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yana burchak
And
izladi.
their final chance.
Karyeras.
Shapes to shoot!
Voy, to'p o'tdi lekin
That is doing no harm at all.
zarba noaniq.
Every 5 minutes added time.
Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. He can get that clear. Soule delivers the ball. And he's there to clear it.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
And time is
Bittik.
up.
Mana.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed
And
with
we can
flying
help
colours.
if anybody else found themselves.
Ochamiz. Tak. Muzikasi ochamiz. Ishlatamiz. Birdan undan uncha o'rmaydi. Exposito 5. Bölümümüz bu. Aç. Inter. Xohlasang uni tortishing mumkin. Bunaqa usul qilib bunday. Deb xohla yoki birdan undan ochib olishing mumkin. Endi shunday qilamiz. Keyin tariflanish. Birinchi Короче, omadsiz bo'ldi bu ham. Ikkisi ketibdi. O'rniga bironta o'yinchini kuchaytiramiz. Nihoyat darvozabon. Bo'ldi, kimga booster beramiz? Darvozabonga beramiz boosterni. Bu yig'ib beramiz darvozabonga ko'ra. Hozirga beramiz. Karyeres Hausen bo'ldi. Xo'p, bolalar, o'zim streamimiz tugadi. Davom etishlar bor. Faullar.